All right, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai. And, I got me and my brothers, we got a law call Thursday. Tuesdays we do, Tuesdays we do law calls. Thursday we do prophecy calls. So, finna get into this prophecy call, but I decided to record as well on my iPad because I actually did a lesson and posted it, but it got copyrighted. So I'm gonna touch on that lesson right now during the prophecy call. So I just want to record, and brothers and sisters can get edified as well as we touch on some prophecy and just the wickedness that's going on in this world, what's getting pushed and things like that. So Lord willing, be edifying to brothers and sisters, man. So I'm gonna start this thing. All right, King, you hear me?
I got you.
All right, Khan, all praise to the Most High. So, what I'm finna get into real quick, and I actually made a video on it. It let me post it on Facebook, but it didn't let me post the video on YouTube because it got copyrighted. But I'm just touch on the video a little bit. It's a video of you can look this video up on YouTube. It's the video of Glorilla, right? It's a video of Glorilla, and she basically saying, huh?
Not to cut you off. Did you send it out to everybody?
Yeah. Yeah, I sent it out. You got it? I sent it to the I sent it to the brothers of Israel.
Okay. Go ahead, do your thing.
Come. Oh, you good. So basically what I was finna touch on was it was a video of Glorilla, right? And she was in a car, and she was basically telling our sisters basically to be toxic. She was basically telling them to be toxic all the way through your 20s. I think I showed you that. You seen it. But she basically saying like be toxic all the way through your 20s, man. Be delusional, start slashing tires. So she basically telling our sisters to be toxic, man. And that's what's getting pushed in the that's why a lot of people look at our sisters as prostitutes, as sex toys, because this is what's getting pushed out, man. You got artists like Glorilla telling our sisters to be toxic. But why would you want to be toxic? Why would you want to call yourself a toxic woman? Why would if this music if they really cared about us, why would they allow certain music like this to get pushed out and get played on the radio and things like that? Like, you literally got Sexy Red. I read some of her lyrics from that song Pound Town, right? I ain't even finished reading all them lyrics. But you got sisters out here saying, my booty hole brown. That's a lyric. And that song got 20 million views, That song got 20 million views of a sister saying my booty hole brown. He suck on my toe, my big toe. Bruh, the lyrics is so crazy. There's no way a child should be listening to that type of music. And I was saying this in the video. Well, it got deleted, but I was saying this in my video. Most of these artists' fans, they fan base are kids. Kids listen to these people music. You got it.
I just want to say, and that's why we got to be careful of what we're doing, because what we're doing could affect the kids. So, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to make sure that you're doing what you're doing to affect kids. Like, I was watching this video, and it was just saying, like, people and our brothers nowadays, we look up to niggas nowadays who got chains and basically materialistic thing, and we look up to these people as if they're the great thinkers. But just because you have materialistic things don't mean you are a great thinker. So just because Sexy Red, she might have money, she might have that wide of stats, even though we was also watching that video where this money, that's like their money. That's the people that they got a contract with money. That's not even their money. You know what I'm saying? But they're doing these things, and you got people looking up to them, but they're not saying things that's logical, things that's making any sense, things that's helping to build a nation, things that's profitable to their growth. You know what I'm saying? know what I'm saying? And now I'm gonna let you have it after this. I seen a video. They had Sexy Red at the damn Jets game. You know what I'm saying? And she had a wad of cash in her hand. Basically, the whole time, every bit she took, she had a wad of cash just hanging around. And it just made me think like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Just all you posting with money, like you acting like you never had money. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. That, and you post like money is everything. We know money is the root of all evil. Then you got her throwing up the damn bead, the beads. Now, you know, you got ignorant Jake talking about some she's a blood. But we know that this bead that she's throwing up with the three fingers, that is going into a 6, not an actual bead, but a 6, which is going into the Illuminati. So it's like, these people don't know what's going on. These artists is wicked, you know what I'm saying? And all point is, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that's going on in this world, a lot of wickedness, a lot of, and not only there's a lot of wickedness, but you got people looking up to the wickedness, if that makes sense. Like, if I'm a person that has clout and I portray nothing but wickedness, and a lot of people look up to me, and you got a lot of people looking up to wickedness. For instance, you got people that's looking up to Yahweh, our big brother, that's looking up to righteousness, because he is an example of righteousness. Or, you know, your Davids, you know what I'm saying, your Elijahs and things like that. These are examples of righteousness. We look to righteousness. We look up to these things. But you got people looking up to sexuality, they're looking up to wickedness. But with that, I yield.
Right, man. And it's crazy because I actually seen a video. They invited Sexy Red to a high school. They invited Sexy Red to a high school. She walked inside the school. It was in a gym. They had like everybody was in there in the gym. I think it might have been a pit rally or something. She walked inside the gym like she was walking into a club, man. She came in the gym throwing the middle finger up. Like, bro, these kids in here, who you throwing the middle finger up at? She came in the building throwing the middle finger up. And she started throwing the bees up, like you said, but we know what that is. You know, a lot of these, 95% of these artists, man, sold out. So these signs that they do with their hands, man, it's all part of, you know, them selling out. So I say that to say this. You know this world is gone when you invite Sexy Red to come to your high school. This the same woman that just said in one of her songs, "My booty hole is brown." Now this is that's madness. Let me get this precept, man. This Hosea the classic, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So the Bible said, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because we don't really understand. A lot of our sisters don't really understand what's righteous and what's not. A lot of people think that's okay with how Sexy Red is talking and how she's dressing and how she's moving, carrying herself as a woman. A lot of people think that that's okay, man, but a lot of these artists are murderers, man. Let me get that precept. A lot of these rappers gonna be thrown in the lake of fire because they murderers, and I'm gonna prove why. Let me get this precept. And I can't see if your hand raised, King, so if you had something. But this 1 John 3 and 15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer, and ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him. So the Bible said, whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. So you don't really have to, according to the Bible, you don't really have to kill nobody in order to be a murderer. Of course, if you kill somebody, you're a murderer, but you can also hate somebody. You can hate your brother, and the Most High God will look at you as a murderer. America might not look at you as a murderer, but the Most High God will look at you as a murderer. And we see these rappers hate us, man. These rappers sell out and get a bag, and they agree on that contract to rap about destroying their youth, man, destroying their communities. That's why all these rappers are pushing this drug, and they allowing it to get pushed out. You don't hear that in other races of community music. You don't hear that in Asian music. You don't hear I'm finna run up on my op in white people music. You don't hear that in Arab music. But when it comes to the black and Hispanic music, this is the stuff that we hear, man. And they pushing a big, they're trying to paint a picture of us being gangbangers, of us being thugs, because that's all we hear and see. That's why all the other nations look at us. That's why the other nations look at us as the same. Oh, he a thug. He don't got no money. He living in projects. He don't have anything, because that's what they pushing, man. And these rappers are signing these contracts, agreeing that they're gonna push this music to destroy our people, because our people actually listening to this music and actually try to live this lifestyle. That's why they end up dead or in jail or paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? So these artists don't care nothing about their people, because if they did care about their people, they wouldn't push this wicked music on our community, knowing this is destroying our community. The music is the #1 tool that the so-called white man is using right now to destroy our people, man. Think about it. All the dope heads that you hear, all the dope heads that you see on the streets, or the gang bangers, who they listening to? You think the gang bangers and the dope heads listening to some positive music? That they listen to Moneybagg Yo. Just go to the hood and just listen to what music is in the air while they smoking a blunt. Moneybagg Yo, Lil Baby, 21 Savage, the sisters twerking on the headlights, listen to Glorilla. You know, they in the middle of the street, butt naked, listening to Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. This is what's getting pushed in our communities, man. But in the other racist communities, they not pushing that. So that's a problem, man. These brothers are destroying our people, man. These sisters as well, and they gotta repent, because if they don't, they gonna go to the lake of fire for being murderers. But you have some, King? Oh, shoot, he left. Well, let me get this precept right here. This is how our women supposed to be according to the Bible. Not like Sexy Red. Not like Glorilla. And they telling our women basically to be prostitutes. That's all they saying. When they telling you, I forgot, I think it was Young Miami. She was in this Maybach. She was in a Maybach, I think. Some type of fancy car. And she talking about, she was recording the back seat and stuff like that. She talking about, this what good P get you. So she basically saying, hey, prostitute yourself. If you want this car I got, prostitute yourself. Get with a rich man. Get with an older rich man, and you would get this car I got. Then you got Glorilla talking about be toxic your whole 20s. Be toxic. Be delusional. So what is she telling our younger sisters? What is she telling our younger sisters to do? Right? She telling them to be crazy. Bugged out their mind. She telling them to slash cars, throw bricks through windows. Right? You know what I'm saying? Get his car keys and scratch his car up. This is what she telling our sisters to do, man. This is destroying our people. But did the Most High God ever say to be delusional? Did the Most High God ever say to be toxic? Let me get that precept. It's the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 2. 2 and 3 on down. Let's see how the Most High God want our women to be according to the Bible. The aged women, likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. So these sisters, they got a platform. They supposed to be teachers of good things. They supposed to be teachers of how to serve the Most High God, how to sew, how to cook, how to manage money, how to manage a household, how to take care of children, how to Shalom King, how to be a good wife. These what these sisters supposed to be doing. Glorilla and them is not supposed to be out here telling our sisters to twerk on headlights, the smoke weed, to pop pills, to scam. The Bible didn't never tell our women to do that. He said, be teachers of good things. That stuff is not good things that these female artists are talking about. Because these female artists are destroying our people, man. And he said, verse 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober. So these sisters, and they're not even older. They're not even old, but you know, they can still teach the younger sisters to be sober. But yet, they in their music videos smoking blunts. They in their music videos drinking liquor. Passing out. That's not teaching our sisters to be sober at all. That's teaching them to destroy themselves, man. He said, the Lord said, to love their husband. So they supposed to be teaching our sisters to love their husband. First, they got to teach their sisters to want to have husbands. Because a lot of these female artists are teaching our sisters not to even want a man. Right? They teaching them not to even want a man. They teaching them to scam. They teaching them you don't need a man. You don't need a nigga. They teaching them you don't need a nigga. You providing your own self. You got your own bag. They teaching them, but the Bible said, hey, teach them to be good. Teaching them, my bad, to love their husbands. But we don't hear that in the music. We don't hear that getting pushed at all. Right? So they supposed to be teaching to love their husbands, not to be city girls, not to be what's the other word? City girls, F nigga free, independent. No, we ain't supposed to be teaching that. The Bible said they supposed to be teaching to love their husbands. They gotta want to have a husband. Best believe, if these artists stop rapping about killing, popping pills, popping pills, smoking weed. If these artists say, let's stop talking about this, we're gonna start talking about positive things, about growing as a community. You know how many people would change in our community? You know how big the community would change with just by off the music the music. Just like if Cardi B come out and say, you know, she come out with a video, she dressed modest, got a hair wrap, got a dress on, and she talking about growing food. She talking about being a wife. You know how many sisters alone off that video would be like, okay, let me get me a head wrap. Let me get me a dress. You know, let me look into growing plants. Because these artists play a big role, man. These artists play a big role in our people, man. Esau know that. The Jewish man know that. That's why he set them up over us. He know that they play a big part. He know how powerful music is. He know music can control you, man. It can control your moves. If you listen to Megan Thee Stallion all day, if you listen to Glorilla all day, what do you think you gonna do? You gonna want to have sex with all these different men, right? You gonna want to go in his house and break his window. You gonna want to twerk. You gonna want to hit a blunt. You gonna want to do all that. Because that music is very, very powerful. And these artists know that, man. These Jewish men know that. But these artists don't care. I seen the video of Meek Mill. Actually, Meek Mill had made a video. I forgot, it was an interview. He said they pay him more money. Got that paint on my arm. He said they pay him more money to rap about destroying his people. Y'all can look it up. It's recent. He said they pay him more money to rap about destroying his community, man. So if the so-called white man truly cared about our community and our people, why is he paying rappers more money to talk about madness? Because they want to construct. They want to keep us at the bottom. They want to destroy us with the music, man. They want to destroy us. They want to kill us. But the Bible said to be sober, to love their husbands, and to love their children. So sisters got to be, these artists, sisters in general, got to be teaching the younger people how to love their children. But I don't never hear that. You know, in the industry, you don't never really hear about that, about sisters in the rap industry talking about, like the scriptures say, to love their children. You know, only thing Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, um, Sexy Red, the only thing they really talk about is really, you know, like I said, pimping up, basically twerking. Cause that's what they want us to do. They want us. They know if they get a female artist signed, or even a dude artist signed, and they get him to rap about killing, if they get him to rap about smoking, if they get him to rap about selling weed, they know that what we gonna want to do. Cause a lot of our people look up to Lil Baby, look up to Lil Wayne, look up to Lil Durk. So a lot of people think they really doing that stuff, but they ain't even really doing it. They telling you in their music, they hitting licks. They telling you in their music that, you know, they just shot somebody. They ain't doing none of that. The stuff they talking about. They just in the studio rapping about it. So you can go do it. Cause when you hear when some people hear Lil Durk done did it, they be like, okay, I'm finna go do this. Cause music can really have you in the mood to do something. Like I was saying earlier, if you really listening to just say you listen to Lil Durk throughout the whole day, you gonna wanna rob somebody. You gonna wanna fight somebody, cause that's the music that they got you listening. That's what we listening to, it going through our ears, and that's what's in our mind. Like that movie dang, They Cloned Tyrone. I don't know, it should be still on Netflix. That movie, They Cloned Tyrone. It was a scene on that movie where they had like the government, they had like a big old like a experiment lab underground. And it was a scene on that movie where they was basically doing like an experiment on two black men, and they was playing like the music. They were playing like rap music, going to like killing each other. And they were fighting each other, right? They were fighting each other, and then they changed the music up to like a love type song. Then they start hugging each other. So that was just like, it showed you how powerful music is, man. And that's why they push the negative music so much. That's why they push that negative music so much in our community, because they want us to kill each other. That's why they put when you go to like the hoods, they have a liquor store in almost every corner in the hood. Like almost every hood you go to, it's a church. Just like in that movie, They Cloned Tyrone. Almost every hood you go to, it's a church on the corner. It's a corner store. It is church on the corner, corner store. It was Sunday, and like a kind of like a chicken spot, like a food spot, like food spots. That's almost in every corner in the hoods. But if you go to the white neighborhoods, you don't really see no liquor stores. Why is it that we go to our neighborhoods, and black and Hispanic neighborhoods, all you see is corner stores. What they selling at people at the corner stores though. Let me get this verse right here. The Bible said all the reason why we going through this, man. Hold up. This the book of Psalms. Chapter 83. Psalm chapter 83 and verse 2. He said, "For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head." So the Bible basically tell you that you have some people that hate you, man, and they lifting up their head and they making tumults against you. And it says they have taken crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden ones. So the Bible said they taking crafty counsel against our people. So the Bible is really letting you know that everything that black and Hispanics we going through as a people, literally everything that we going through, it was planned and it was thought through. Just like, matter of fact, I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna explain. Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. So the Bible basically telling you what they did. You have the United Nations, right? And all the other races, they come together and they plot against how can we keep the black and Hispanics from knowing who they is? How can we keep them at the bottom? We the only people that don't got no seat in the United Nations. Every other race do. So why they don't want us in there? Because they plotting against us. So the Bible said they have taken crafty counsel against us. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. So their goal is when they come together and those behind the scenes, they come together and they talk. They come up with ideas on how to keep black and Hispanics at the bottom. So that's why in the 80s, they flooded the hood with crack. Why did they flood the hood with crack? Because they wanted to destroy us so we won't remember that we Israelites. Right? Why they give us a school system that we don't even learn nothing about our history? We don't learn nothing before slavery. They don't tell us who we is. They got us calling ourselves black, which we not the color black. So why is they telling us this stuff? Because they want to keep us from knowing who we is. You got it, Aliyah.
Okay, I'll pray most high for that spirit.
Damn, my bad. I couldn't even hear. My bad. Y'all, you talking?
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, my volume was off. I couldn't hear. I heard some little mumbling. I'm like, hold on, what's going on? But my volume was low, so I can hear you now.
I was just saying all praise the most high, man, just putting your spirit up, just to say that what you're saying is you bring out some mighty fire points. And you said some stuff that, man, I just want to touch on a couple points. But you bring out scriptures and everything, so just like how you said it was, like you said, the schools, you know what I'm saying, the crack. Hey, what they got now is the weed.
Fast.
The weed is new crack, bro. How people smoke so much damn weed, it's just like crack now, bro. Just like how when crack hit the streets in the 80s, like you said, that's weed now. Man, our people, they bugged out. All they can do, you got people that say, if you only smoke weed, don't even talk to you. Like, you got E that's saying, I only talk to niggas that smoke weed. Jake saying, you know, this is the world we living in right now. You saying if you don't smoke weed, she don't want to be with you. You know how that sound? You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that you was touching on. And another thing was just like, you said how like they did this number on just destroying us from as a people. You know what I'm saying? That crafty council. And I was looking at this video from Rizza Islam, and it's a good thing he was talking about. It's like one of the parts of us destroying as a nation is destroying how we procreate as a nation. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying like how, you know, you got these people out there that promoting this homosexuality and all this manner of wickedness, and it's our people that's kind of that's winging on this thing. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the homosexual people and all they trending or whatever you want to call it, a lot of our people play a part in that field. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our men, they homosexuals. A lot of our women, they promote themselves to be as lesbians and things like that. So these people are when you trying to destroy a nation, you don't just focus on destroying their name. You also destroy them as well. Hell, if I want a lot of y'all on this earth, I'm gonna find a way to stop y'all from procreating. So basically, if they can find a way to sterilize us, they're going to do it. And one of the ways to sterilize us as a people is that them promoting homosexuality. Thus, you have a man with men and women with women, right? They cannot make a new baby. Or, you know, like the brother said, the brother Rizza, yeah, you got the, you know, they can do the lab thing and all that stuff like that. But naturally, they can't do it. Not every damn homosexual, not every lesbian around here can say, well, hey, I'm gonna get a baby lab grown. They can't do that. Not every one of them can say that. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a start from a start of what they call it, depopulation. You know what I'm saying? To basically kill the population. But when you go and you say, well, hey, well, I got a man and a woman that's gonna be together, no matter what you gonna say, and they gonna that man, that woman, they can procreate, they can have kids, they can have twins, they can have multiple kids, they can have whatever. And that man alone can have a gazillion kids with, you know what I'm saying, by himself alone. Because of course, you know, a woman, she can have sex with most of men and say, well, I just got like 1,000 kids. But a man, you know what I'm saying, he can have sex with, you get what I'm saying. Point is, they're affecting the men, pushing emasculated men to where these men, they're being more so like women, and these men that's being more so like women. These women, they don't want women nowadays. They don't want women that's like women. They don't want another woman. A real woman don't want another woman. Understand what I've said? A real woman don't want another woman. But you got these women that say they're women. They don't really want these women they're with. They want these women, these fake men, because they're content with that, or they say, well, they ain't gonna leave. That's the only hell of the reason why because they feel like, well, she a woman, so she ain't gonna do me dirty like this man did. You know what I'm saying? Or she ain't gonna be like this or be like that. And all the while, these damn dykes be cheating on them too.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So it's a twisted society that we live in, where it's not that you should go for this type of. It's the fact of from the get go you wasn't looking for a righteous man. From the get go, not even going to tangent, bro. It's just wicked, bro. You got the kids. That's all I'm saying. That it's just madness.
Con, that's how you know. Really, that's how you know it's just when people when it's all it is a spirit, man. It's demons basically. Because if you know it's a demon when you have like a grown man with a beard, he real muscular, but he got high heels on and a dress. That's a demon. The demon got him thinking he a woman. Even when you think about how crazy this is. You got a woman, right? She say she gay, so she don't want to be with a man, but she go get a woman that act like a man. That don't even make sense. Why you just want to get with a man? You go get with a woman that try to talk like a man, that dress like a man, instead of just get a man. You basically going to a pretender, like you going to the fake version of a man instead of just trying to get a real man. But that's how you know that's fast though. That's going back to what I just read. That's that crafty counsel. They trying to destroy it. They trying to stop us from procreating, man. Because they won't tell us this, but we have the most people on the face of the planet. Because black and Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, I'm talking about Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, Jamaicans, so-called African Americans, Mexicans, we all the same people. So we are the most people on the face of the planet. They know that, and it's more. And when you look into this, you can look into this. It's more white babies that's dying more than being alive. It's more white babies that's dying than being born. So they know, they're like, dang, bro, these Israelites, bro, they way more than us, bro. So if they ever find out who they is, they might come against us. So we got to try to stop them from having babies. So that's why they come up with abortions. That's the only reason they came up with abortions, is to mainly to attack our women. They want our women to do it more. Then it started backfiring when they women started doing it more. It started backfiring. They kind of try to stop it. But abortion was made for the so-called black Hispanic women, so we can kill our babies, so it can be few and few of us. And that's why they trying to push homosexuality. Now in 2020, we in 2023. Yeah, man, homosexuality is normalized now. Back in the day, bro, you had people used to be in the closet. You know, they used to try to hide it. They ain't want nobody to know. But now it's normal now. Now nobody don't even care. Like, you can't even say nothing to them no more, bro. They'll they'll try to press charges on you. They'll make a Facebook post, a Facebook post about you. Everybody in the comments talking about, oh, he wrong. We accept you for who you is. He being mean. He don't do you. Love is love. You know what I'm saying? So they pushing that mainly on our people to be homosexual so we can stop having children. Think about this too. So you telling me it's okay to marry 2 men and 2 women, but a man can't have multiple wives? And we know in the Bible that is our forefathers, was doing that. So it's not a sin to have multiple wives. But you telling me I can't go to the courthouse and have multiple women, marry multiple women, but I can marry a man though. And that's another way they use to try to stop us from having children, because they understand, well, if the black man, because we already have enough kids. That black and Hispanics, we already have a lot of kids as it is, bro. You have Mexicans, 7, 8 people in the house, bro. Kids, family. Same thing with us. So we already have kids, a lot of kids. So just imagine if they allow us, by the law, allow us to have multiple wives. That means more children. That means we're gonna have more children, because a man, you can impregnate 2, 3, 4 women. So that's more children for us. So they're like, oh nah, bro, we can't let them do that, bro. We can't let them have more. We can't let them have a lot of children. So we ain't gonna allow that to be lawful. So all of it is crafty counsel that the Bible said to keep us at the bottom. Let me reread that. Psalms 83 and 3.
So like,
Oh, my bad, go ahead.
I was trying to raise my hand, but I don't know, it just wasn't working. But bro, you on fire, man. All praise Most High, man. Bro,
All praise.
bro, these people out here, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't even gonna point into the I'm gonna touch on it, but the first part I'm gonna focus on is you know what I'm saying, how they promote these things with this homosexuality, like how you saying, and all these things they play this part, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, you got people that's kind of down with this, you know what I'm saying it, and then I had Eve earlier, we had to let her know that, I had to let her know, put into the Bible, that you're not born like that. You're not born that way. This is society trying to poison your mind to think that, you know what I'm saying, not that she was born like that, she think that men that's homosexual, they born like that, but that's not the case. That's society trying to put that in their mind, that those demons in their mind. You know what I'm saying? That's society trying to. So if I'm just gonna put it in perspective. If you're not trying to build, if you're not trying to sow a righteous seed, what seed are you trying to sow?
Right.
If you're not trying to sow a righteous, hold on. What somebody said? Well, I almost said vasectomy were probably projected against Okan.
Yeah, that's facts. I was just gonna say that. That's facts, bro. I had just looked. I was like, bro, that's facts, bro.
That's facts, bro. Vasectomy was definitely put against us as well, because you got men, bro. It's Jake nowadays. Bro, I'm talking young niggas, young brothers out here. They saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get a vasectomy because my wife she put it for it." But these all different things.
Tube ties.
Okay, right. This like your tools getting tied for a man. You know what I'm saying? That way you don't have more children. Before, think about this. Now before especially, I don't know like how old people are on this chat, but when I was growing up, or my grandma and them, they was growing up, they had, my great grandma, she had literally 12 kids by herself.
Dang, yo, yeah, it used to be like that. So,
and this goes back to what I said. It goes back to the scripture I want to bring out in this Exodus chapter 1. Just go what you was going to, King, because you just going to somebody's point. It says, we're going to Exodus chapter 1 and verse 9. He said, his people, right? This is what Pharaoh said to his people. behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. So they understood that it's more Israelites than us Egyptians, right? Keep going. It says, "Come, let us deal wisely with them. Lest they multiply, and come to pass that when they follow out any war, they join also into our enemies and fight against us." So off the ripper, we was multiplying. And the Lord said, "There's nothing new under the sun." If you understand scripture, you understand that this is also spirit of Egypt as well. But point is, just like how we was multiplying in Egypt before, and they wanted to stop us from multiplying like Pharaoh, he said, "Well, let us." What he did when Pharaoh said, "Hey, tell the women to kill their males,
Yup.
kill their children." Right now, this also Egypt. Now, what they did was, instead of physically killing their males, they're mentally killing the males.
Yup.
Tell them that they gay. Tell them that they homosexual. Tell them that they belong with another man. That's the same thing. If you physically destroy a person, that's the same thing as you mentally destroy a person. We're starting to understand that now in these times. They have mentally destroyed our men to make them think that it's okay for them to be a homosexual. For our women to say, "Well, it's okay for me to be with another woman."
Yup.
I think that's worse. It's worse to, if you can destroy a person's mental, that's worse than destroying their physical. Because if you destroy a person's mind, they finished. They out of it. They gone. So ancient Egypt, they was like, "Well, man, let's set taskmasters over these people. Let's just basically put these people in servitude, make them work all day and be slaves." But now, these devils is advanced. They say, "Man, to hell with taking over the physical. Let's take over their mind."
Yeah.
That's what I really got on that. And now they start doing, like you said, King, all these different things going on. Man, all this, man, is destroying our people. And they seeing that Israel can be a great nation. They trying to stop it, but they can't stop it. And that goes to that video that I was showing you. But if you ain't seen, bro, you got it. Now, if you can show that video, I'll put on Instagram. If this is the day to show it, show that video if you can. But you got it, King.
Hey, can you show it? I don't know how to do that. Can you show it?
King, my phone, but I ain't gonna lie, my phone been tripping. But for like the last, yesterday and today, my phone been tripping, bro. Like, real talk. So I don't even wanna press on anything that's not this Zoom call right now.
Okay.
Like, I got the BLB app, I can do that, but anything else, I can't do it. I'm scared that if I press on anything that's not the app, that they gonna take me off of it. So.
Oh, you good? You good?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on Instagram. If you ain't, I know you don't really have Instagram on your phone like that.
Nah, I don't got it on there.
But it's okay if you don't have it.
What he was saying though, What he was saying in the video though?
He was basically saying that, yet again, a lot of stuff in the video, but he touched on a lot of subjects, because it was literally an 8-minute video. But the main part is the elites, the people that's above the society that we see today. They know how basically the world is going to end. And they basically have a device that they use to predict how the world's going to end. And the device that they use, it comes up with the same results over and over and over again. They even got a computer that says the same thing. Now, naturally, if you see that, if you got a device that predicts how the world will end and it's not in your favor, you're going to continue to try to find a way to get a different result. But they couldn't find a different result. it ended in the same thing every time. Every time they tried. So the point is that these elites know you got people around here, your different people that's going around the world, whatever you want to call them, normal people, whatever. They think this world is going to continue. They think that it's going to be the same way it is. But even the elites that rule the society know, man, this shit coming to an end, bro.
They know that.
They know that. And they know that it's no way possible. It's not nothing, because they tried to put in different variables like, well, what if we do this? What if we do that? Can we fix this?
No.
They can't fix this problem. It's a fixed situation. That's what I was telling you about. It's a lot of situations that you can change, but there's some situations that you can't change.
Nope.
You just can't change. So, and I encourage every person in the truth to watch this video, because if you sitting here thinking that you gonna do what you want to do and you gonna live the way that you want, because you know a lot of people they can't hear it from our people. They rather hear it from a cracker. A cracker telling you straight off the rip, listen, this game is fixed. Even the elites know it's fixed.
Yeah.
So you around here, you living your life, and you thinking that if you around here just thinking that this shit's sweet, you gone, bro. You gone, bro. But not saying that you can't get salvation, but you are on the deep end. You need to rush back to the Most High, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on under your nose that you don't even know what's going on. A lot of stuff. And it's a good thing that today is prophecy, because there's so much stuff that's been coming out. I'm talking about the shit that's going on with Maui. I'm talking about so much stuff that's been revealed. So, like, I'm not taking the flow, King, but can you please bring out Nahum chapter 3 verse 4 real quick?
Yeah, I got it. Hey, go ahead. Hold on, let me Oh, damn. Oh, man. Let's see, bro. You said what verse, King?
Nahum chapter 3 verse 4.
Nahum 3 and 4. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me see. Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts.
Hold on, can you stop right there, King? It's so, when the Lord, He's working in mighty ways and beautiful ways. The brother Obadiah, bro, this is suggest any person that knows him, talk to the brother. He can put you on game, bro. His videos, he can show you that they exposing the witchcraft. It's witchcraft in the music industry.
Facts.
These people selling their souls to the damn devil. Right? And you got children looking up to these people that are selling their souls. I want y'all to think about it. We got to stop and think as Israelites, bro. If my child, she grows up, I got a daughter. Y'all might know, for those that don't know, I got a daughter. But the examples that she see is Sexy Red and Sukiana, Nicki, and Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. And these women are under satanic rule where they're sacrificing their life. So my daughter is basically looking up to people that have given their life to witchcraft. But on the other end, she see women like Maria, sister Obadiah's wife. You know what I'm saying? The wife of the hopeful elect. You know what I'm saying? Other sisters in the truth, and they see them in modest apparel, reading their Bibles, doing things like that. Now they're influenced by righteous influence, But what we have is a majority of the Israelites, our children, they don't look up to women like this. They look up to women in the world like Jasuki Yamsi and Sexy Red and your Cardi B. So thus, they're in the same field of witchcraft as these same people. They might not be on the same level of witchcraft because they might not understand it as much, but they doing the same practices.
The brother, my bad.
Go ahead.
The brother had said in a comment, cloning our people to take control of the mindset of our youth.
Oh man. Hey, who this is, man?
I think that's Kavara. That's one of my best friend brothers. I had sent him the link.
Oh man. Hey, brother, man, you own some stuff right now, man.
Thanks.
Bro.
That cloning, not a lot of people don't know about that cloning, bro.
They don't.
That's real.
Bro. We gotta bring it out. The movie they cloned Tyrone didn't come out for no reason.
I was just talking about that.
It didn't come out for no reason. It didn't come out because they just wanted to entertain y'all with a new movie for some entertainment. No. Jamie Foxx was trying to shed light on some stuff that's really going on in the industry. You got some rappers that throughout their rap career they are the same person. But you got a lot of rappers. They don't. If you look at it, man. If you look at rappers when they first started rapping, and when the career they are now, they told them, bro. I was looking at Lil Wayne, bro. And I was looking at his picture. I was looking at his older picture, like, ain't no way the old Lil Wayne is the same man that we see today.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If I'm led to believe, that's probably one of the first ones. I know it's probably it was going on before that time, but that's one of the successful ones because that same Wayne been going on. But when you look at Lil Wayne when he was in the Hot Boys and he was with we got Jupiter out on people, but that's not the same dude.
Nah.
It's not.
Got Lil Kim.
He said prime example.
Facts. Lil Wayne, yeah.
Hey, that's real though. I was sitting there just looking at it, bro. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. You know, a good point said Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna go down the rabbit hole because when you talking about this, it's a big rabbit hole that we can go down. But brothers know what's going on. But ultimately, bro, this world is wicked, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. You got it back, King. Slock it.
No, you good. And going back to Revelation 12:12, what you were just saying, he said, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he know he have but a short time. So these elites, man, these people that's over the music industry, that's over like basically the elites that print the money out, these Jewish white men that be behind the scenes, basically. They know, and like you were saying, that video that you said, they know they time almost up. The Bible said that these folks, and that's why the Most High God, bro, He is waking His people up, like, and they trying to stop that, man. They trying to stop that. While the Most High trying to wake people up, these elites trying to stop it. That's why they pushing so much wickedness in our communities, though. That's why they trying to destroy us as a whole, because they don't want us to wake up. Because once they understand, if the more we wake up, the quicker that they rulership gonna fall. Because once we wake up, we gonna be set back in our rulership, man. And they gonna have to drop down, and be destroyed, and be servants and handmaids and slaves. So they understand that. So they trying their hardest to bring try to bring as many of us as they can to the lake of fire with them. That's why they pushing That's why they got. That's why they set up people like Sexy Red. That's why they set up rappers like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. That's why they set up artists like that, because they know they got but a short time, so they trying to destroy as much of us as they can. That's why the dang A-Rap man or East Indian man, whatever, whichever one he is, you go to his store, he's selling cigarettes. Now on the back of the cigarettes, they tell you, you know, the effects it can do to you, the harm it can do to you. But you know, why are you in our community? Why you ain't in your community? Why the East Indian man ain't going back to his country, setting up store? I know they ain't doing that over there in his country, in his area. He ain't selling his people that stuff. So why he want to come to our side or come to America and come to the hoods and sell our people them things, man? Because they know they got but a short time. They trying to destroy us. Understand this. We are the biggest, like, when it comes to spending money, bro, we spend the most money out of all these different races. That's why they set up in our community, because they know they gonna make money off us. They know that if black and Hispanics stop going, if we all do a strike, cause we always protesting and stuff like that, bump protesting. If we all come together and do a strike and be like, hey, none of us ain't going to work. We ain't playing no more sports for them. We ain't going to their stores. None of that, bro. You know this country will. But how long do you think this country? Like, how many days do you think this country will fall if all black and Hispanics stop going to work, stop watching TV, you know, or stop supporting the sports and stop going to their stores? How quickly do you think this place will collapse? Quick,
bro. Like, before you know it, bro, you gonna walk outside, they don't even like, what the hell just happened? Just how fast. Ain't gonna be no, like, it's not gonna be overtime thing, or it gradually happened, you know, that, you know, because we stopped doing this, that the society has crumbled. No. We don't, like you just said, bro, we the only reason why society is even flourishing. So we stop, like you said, boycotting them, go back into when we was in Jackson, when you was in Jacksonville with me, he was telling how they set up all these different things, bro. And how they forced them crackers to say, man, you know what? Man, we'll do whatever y'all want.
Yo.
It was that small amount of people versus a whole society of so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans. Oh man, business, man. You got it, Quinn.
Yeah, man, that's bro. And I just seen what's the dude name? The owner of the Cowboys. I forgot his name, man. He said something not too long ago. He said he didn't say it, but he said it, bro. He basically was saying if black, he said something, not screen recorded, somebody, he kind of said something to the point of, if black people got a problem with something, they can go back to Africa or something like that, or basically start their own team in Africa. But my thing is, these folks know, they already know that if we go back, and that's the thing, they don't want us to leave. They'll tell us they want us to go back to Africa. They'll tell us if we don't like it here, leave. But they understand they need us. They don't want us to leave. That's why we were brought over here as slaves in the first place. Because they need us. Think about it. We even just sports wise, we run out of sports, man. You know, run football, run baseball. The Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans, they taking over baseball. You know what I'm saying? We running over baseball, soccer. You know what I'm saying? Boxing. We take over everything. If we stop participating in these sports, they won't make no money. Nobody's not finna watch basketball and football when we not in it. The reason why they pay money to go see the sports is because we in it. We are the ones in these sports because the Bible said this. This why. This the book of Deuteronomy. This the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So this is in Deuteronomy 7 and 6. The Most High God that he chose us to be his special people. So that's why this is why we so special, man. People always wonder. They used to run tests on us and be like, why are we so naturally smart? Like, why are we so naturally fast and strong? And people have come up with excuses of, well, they was in slavery. The reason why they got so strong because all those years in slavery. No, the reason why we so strong is everything that we do, we good at, is because we the chosen people. We the people of the Bible. See, that's why they don't want to tell us. And the elites, they know this. These elites, they know that. They know who he is. They know that we not Muslims. They know that we not Christians. They know that we not Seventh-day Adventures like our people say they is. They know that we the Israelites. They know that. They know that we are the greatest people on the face of the planet. They understand that. These people know that. That's why they trying to stop us, man. Brother said, Jamaica and black people who run for the U.S. are the fastest people. Oh yeah. You're right. That's what I was just looking at. I was literally just looking at because I be getting like on YouTube. I be watching like the highlights from the running from the events, bro. Most of all the people that was taking part in the Olympics are our people. You have black people running. You have black people running for Ireland, bro. Was it Ireland? No, it was all these different countries that you wouldn't really think black people at. We running for that country. Like we literally like the Olympics. I was really watching like the 100, and I watched the 200 lineup, bro. Most of those people were our people in the lineup. So what that tell you? And even when you watch Team USA basketball, it was only like 3 white people on the roster. The rest of the team was black people.
Hey, King.
Huh?
You know what's so crazy? You just mentioned that's a spirit. Bruh. So, if you know we go back when Kobe was alive and Kobe was actually balling, Kobe, he actually would join the Italian team. You had Italians having, bruh, what's Kobe? And this me back in the world. I'm not even knowing. I'm like, dang. So he represented for the Italians. You know what I'm saying? Just think I didn't say it, but just like you just said. But we everywhere. We not only in just America. We everywhere. So all these nations, they want to take part in our they want to take part in the beings that we truly are. Like we beings that's on a different level. So if we in Jamaica, if we in Italy, we in Australia, wherever we are, these other nations want us to be a part of their success.
Yep.
They want us to be a part of their Olympics or whatever because there are people that they naturally have there, they can't compete on a level as us. And that's why it's so beautiful, like how you just brought that out. Like, bro, that goes back into Deuteronomy 7 and 6. The Lord put us on a level to where us nations can't even compete against us, bro. Like the brother said, bro, when you look into the fastest people, like the women's fast people was either E from the USA or E from Jamaica.
Yeah, hey, Jamaica, Sha'Carri Richardson, Shelly Ann Fraser, I think it's Shelly Ann Fraser Price.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hold on, you can't forget about tennis either. What her name? Coco, I think, dang. She like 20 years old, bruh. She just won. She just won. I think she won the. Hold up, let me see. I was watching her and the other sister. Her name Coco Golf. Golf. Yeah, bro. She turned in tennis too, bro. Like she going crazy. And the other sister, Naomi. Her daddy from Haiti. She won the best too. Her dad, I think her name Naomi. She got like a Japanese name because her mom Japanese, but her pops. Hello. Yeah, her name Naomi. Osaka. Yeah. Her dad leave and they tell you what's so crazy. Her daddy is Haitian, but you know she representing Japan because her mom. So she ain't like dang yo, but she going crazy. And even bro, we were the first samurais, bro. We were the first ones doing that martial arts, bro. Yeah, I think his name was Yasuki. He was the first black samurai, man. He was like naturally taller and bigger than all the rest of the Japanese people. They actually had a show on him on Netflix, bro. I think they took it off. Yeah, his name is Yasuke, Yasuke. He was one of the first black samurais, man. So we was already on that type stuff when it comes to like martial arts and how to use our hands and stuff like that. So we was already, you know what I'm saying? We was already on that. But they don't really talk about that much about us being part of history. So we taking over everything, man. You know, we know boxing. You got Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, Gervonta Davis. What other dude name, bro? Dang. He just had one, bro. What his name is? I forgot bro name, man. I forgot his name. But yeah, man, we really taking over. In this First Peter 2:9, he said, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. So the Most High God, he's speaking so positive of us, but how come we have people calling us niggas? We got people calling us porch monkeys, people calling us jigaboos and stuff like that. Why they call us that? But the Most High God said that he called us chosen. He called us a royal priesthood, a holy nation. Cause you gotta think, man, before we got destroyed, before we came over here as slaves and we got destroyed, they destroyed us mentally. Like we are still is though, but we are holy people, man. That's why we don't do half of the stuff these other nations do, bro. As far as like drinking blood, having sex with animals and stuff like that. We don't really do stuff like that. You know, we don't really do like stuff like, you know, like crazy stuff like shooting schools up and stuff like that. We don't really do stuff like that. We for the most part, we really chill though, man. You know, we really got manners and things like that when it comes to stuff. So, because the Bible said that we are a chosen priesthood, man. Let me get this right quick. You have some, Aliyah?
I have some, man. It just goes into just how we do things on the like I want you to harp on that word holy, like how it says we're holy people, but we like you said, we different. We separate from like everybody else. Even the way we stroke is different than everybody else. Think about that. We don't even have the same struggles. That's how to the definition for holy, the word holy means to be separate, right? Even our struggle is different than everybody else. The things we go through, can't nobody else say, well, yeah, we go through that. Yeah, we live like that. Yeah, I feel you on that, but us.
Right. We feel each other's struggles.
Exactly. Then on the other end, you know what I'm saying? How highly intelligent we are. We're on a different level. Why when it comes to when you start to really understand the history of America, you start to see that a lot of the inventions that has been invented by so-called black men, but because of the fact that we didn't have money to say, well, hey, it's my patent. Say, I have money to patent it. It's not our patent, but it's a crackers. This is what happened. These crackers, they not intelligent as much as us, but they had the money at the time to say, well, hey, just like Nikola Tesla. He wasn't the guy that was a light bulb guy. He just happened to have the money at the time that the so-called black man did. Say, well, hey, well, you might have invented this, but I got the money to patent it, so let me go and say it's mine.
That's crazy.
This what happened.
It happened.
You know what I'm saying? So we are the nation that created all these different inventions. The so-called black man, not Snoop Dogg, that created a power source out of just water.
Yup.
He created the energy source out of just using water. They killed him. Another so-called black man, he created a machine that could draw moisture out of the air. Somehow he ended up dying. This what you gotta understand, bro.
Dr. Sebi.
Bro, we so brilliant, bro. We can make machines that can run off of water, and we can make machines that can draw water out of air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nowadays they don't steal our pets and they just take our lives.
Yep.
Hell no, because they know they can't do that now. Because you know back then the world was so illiterate, they didn't know what the fuck was going on. So they were just like, well, when you invented it, okay, go ahead and put your name on it. But nowadays you just can't say that. Because we got all kind of stuff that can back it up. We got phones, we got pictures. So they'll say, you know what? Instead of doing all that, we just gonna take your life. If I can't steal your invention, then I'm gonna take your life. What do you say? He said, take our lives and cover it up with the facts. They definitely covered up with a pathetic lie. And
Dr. Sebi.
What's so crazy? And I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna tell y'all something I had just seen today. I seen the thing they said it's a power source, and we'd already did something like this, but it's a power source that you that's the size of a coffee mug. If anybody know the size of a coffee mug, like I suggest y'all look into it. But a coffee mug is a power source the size of a coffee mug that can fuel your house, that can fuel your car, whatever you want to use. It's so powerful that it can boil the oceans of the water. The oceans of the earth. That's how powerful this small space can do. It's called free flowing energy. But what it is the fact that you have to know the technologies to tap into this. And not only that, but as we've been hearing about, you try to do something like this, you have to keep it to yourself because they'll try to kill you. Being that this will cause these people that earn money off of the oil industry, the gas industry, that cause them to go broke. And before they go broke, they'll kill you. They're just like the on a small level. I'm saying this on a small level. If I'm a dope boy and I got the hottest dope, and I got a nigga that's out there, he starts selling dope better than me. If I can just put some small numbers on his head to take him out, to stop him from selling that dope, would I not do it? That can continue. I'm saying, like, in the wickedness world. So you think about these elites, they got billions, hundreds of millions of dollars. What you think they gonna do when they see that it's some lower level person like us having a way for people to have energy without paying them? They're gonna do their damn best to kill us. For instance, not to take it all, but just to share what we know. You know what I'm saying? We share what we know. That situation that happened in Buffalo, I want to say it was a year ago or 2 years ago. Buffalo, New York, or something like that. But it was one of the people that was killed in that situation, what they call a racist attack, was one of the guys that he invented basically a water power engine. So they find ways. So just like that dope boy that got small money that's gonna find a way to get you killed. I'm a billionaire, so I can set up a whole situation. Hey. I'm think about this. I'm a millionaire. I have millions of dollars. I can set up a whole entire situation and say, well, hey, you just got killed off of some bullshit that's going to happen, and you just happen to be there. But the whole time I can find a way to find out your route going to the store. I mean, I can do it. I can do the whole shebang. Like, this is what happened. When you got money, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, Dr. Sebi, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Dr. Sebi. Yes, sir. We know about that.
Oh, yeah, I was just finna say, too, on that. I was finna say, too, on...
I ain't gonna keep on you. You got it, King. Go tell about that. Say about that.
Nah, you good, King. So I was gonna say, man, yeah, man, Dr. Sebi, bro, he had this how you know, bro, that these folks trying to kill us, cause it's a cure for bro, you got herbs. It's a cure for everything. They just don't want to give it to you. They know the cure for AIDS, HIV. They're trying to say it ain't no cure for cancer, but they know the cure. Dr. Sebi it was a natural way. All you got to do is, all you got to do is eat right. That's why you don't really never see a person that really eat healthy, like, get sick. The cure for it is just how you eat and how you drink. But these folks can't let Dr. Sebi come out and say that, because the pharmacy is like $1 billion industry, bro, when you go to the hospital and stuff like that. So if everybody know how to heal themselves, they not going to make no money. So they gotta kill him. They gotta kill him, bro, because they don't want that to come out. And even when you go back to Nipsey, right? Nipsey was finna make a documentary on Dr. Sebi. They killed him. So that tell you right there that when we go to the doctor and we thinking they trying to help us and they give us these pills, it's not really to help us, bro. It's to keep us coming back. Cause why do if you got something that's supposed to help me, first and foremost, how do they even make these pills, bro? Like, it gotta be some type of witchcraft for how they even make these pills. Like, how do you make something like that? And it be side effects that happen to you. You may get a headache when you take it, but you got us taking all these pills, but it's not helping us. We getting addicted to the pills, but it's not helping us heal, because we got to keep going back. That's what they want you to do. Keep going back. Keep spending money. But if you get that, if you know how to heal yourself and you come out with it, but they not finna let you live. Bro, they gonna try to kill you, man. Go to a doctor and be like, hey, do you have some natural remedies I can do instead of taking these pills? They gonna look at you crazy.
Can you hear me, King?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
It said, like me, my asthmatic condition, medicine they give me keep me coming back, but doesn't just completely get rid of my asthma. Right, that goes back to what the brother Obadiah was saying. He actually got Dr. Sebi actually made a thing that comes with unless you know how to heal asthma as well. result back into mucus, man. Everything. If in the way to get rid of mucus is by eating healthy. That's just what it results to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat healthy. And sometimes it's good to detox your body. And that's one of the precepts that my dad he bought out in Cyrac, and I gotta find it. I don't know y'all. I know I got you over there. I don't know I don't know your name iPhone person, but my dad, if I'm let you know his precept, but point is the precept he was bringing out was in Cyrac. It was saying that basically it's basically saying it was good to basically. So he said something about basically when you go into the definition of the word that was used, it's good to detox your body. And one way that we can detox our bodies is by eating fruits and vegetables. That's how we do that. Thus, by detoxing our bodies, we can get rid of those ailments and things that's going on within our systems. And that's why they don't want us to conform to that, because they get paid for that. They get paid millions. The cancer industry is like billions of dollars. They going, getting the damn chemotherapy. All you ass gotta do is eat some damn soursop and other damn vegetables. Mainly soursop itself, because soursop actually kills cancer. So you just have a soursop diet, eating fruits and vegetables, you can get rid of that cancer. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want you to get rid of that thing. They want to actually take your money. You gotta understand, the people that's leading society, that's controlling society, they care more about their money than they give a damn about you. That's the thing. It's like saying, dang, I love you, brother, but I can tell you a way that you can kind of get rid of what's going on, but I'd rather have your money. So I ain't really gonna give you the tools to, you know what I'm saying, to get rid of that thing, but I can give you something that can suffice for a moment in time, but you're gonna have to come back to me and give me more money to keep going. Versus me just saying, well, hey, let me just give you this knowledge to just get rid of it all together. That's the society that we live in. So they say, I don't give a fuck about who you are. I want to take your money. Your life means nothing to me, but your money means everything. That's why I say money is the root of all evil. Right? That's why I tell you never to trust our enemies, because you don't got Israelites, so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans sitting in the big seats and saying, well, you know what? Let's continue to give these people poison instead of just telling them that, hey, this is what you use to heal you. Thus, you have your Dr. Sebi's and things like that, using things to heal our people. But you got a king.
Con, I had a precept. This the book of Sirach in the Apocrypha, chapter 38 and verse 9. My son, in thy sickness be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord, and he will make thee whole. So even before then, man, shoot, the Most High God, he can really heal us. And that's why they don't really tell us when we sick to really, pray and fast. Because fasting as well, that can heal you as well too. Because that's like you detoxing out your body when you fasting. And fasting can really, take away certain things that we have as well too. But the Most High God, he the main source of healing us, man. But those they wanna act like they God though, so they not gonna tell us to go to the Most High God because they want to be God. They provide us with food, they provide us with water, they provide us with shelter, they provide us with food. I already said food. They provide us with the new phones. They provide us with everything. So they trying to play the role of the Most High God. They tell you when it's finna rain. They tell you how the weather gonna be tomorrow. They literally trying to play the Most High. So they don't want you to know that you got to seek your power. Because the reason why we in the situation that we in right now as a people is because we separated from our God. He the God of the Israelites. All throughout the Bible, he said he the God of Israel. He never said he the God of everybody. He said he the God of Israel. And he's our source and our power to protection and healing. But they want to try to keep us as They try to keep us as far away as they can from our God, because they know that our God don't play games, man. The God of Israel in the Bible, you know how Christians always talking about God all love, he's all love. He's not all love. Man, throughout the Bible, bro, he was not playing no games when it came about his people. That's just like us being parents, right? You not gonna play when it comes down to your children, bro. Like, if anybody do something wrong to your children, you not finna play. That's the same thing the Most High God do with us. He don't play when it comes down to us, man. So when we hurt or need healing, he's honored. Like, he take pride in healing us, man. Cause when he see that we coming to him humble and praying to him and asking him to help us, he take pride in healing us, man. But the doctors, the doctors ain't gonna want us to know that. They want us to just continue to go back to them. And they knowing it's not gonna help us. They know that, but they still want to get our money, as the brother said, man. But the Most High God, though, you got it, King.
I'll just say something, but it just made me think. It's another thing you gotta take into perspective. Just like how you said that, take to perspective. They say, well, hey, I know the God y'all serve, and they know that. Just like how you said that hey, at the end of the day, we gonna get punished. So they gonna tell us, yo, do it as we do. Do the things we do. Live how we live, knowing that at the end of the day, they not gonna get punished like we gonna get punished.
Yeah.
The Lord say that judgment gonna start at the house of Israel first. He gonna punish us first before he punished the heathens, because guess what? We are his chosen people. We are his kids. So he gonna deal with his children first before he deal with other nations. Now, other nations, they want us to get down like them, live like them, because they might not get judgment right now, but it's coming.
Yeah.
But that's why you have our people out here, high blood pressure, diabetes, sick, always in a hospital, got to get their damn legs amputated, because they are the ones that's going to Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Right? And on the other fact, what I was saying, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people, they go into just looking into that doctor or whatever to heal them instead of the Most High. And you had a king. I don't know which king it was, but instead of looking to the Most High to heal him, it probably wasn't a king, but it was a man of the Lord. He had an ailment, and he could have been healed, but instead of turning to the Most High, he turned to elsewhere, and thus he ended up being sick or either dying.
Yeah.
But the point is, you know, our power source is the Most High. We cannot avoid. I mean, we can avoid it if we want to, but the more you avoid your power source, the more you're prone to dying. It's just like me saying I'm a phone, and I don't want to get plugged in. I just want to keep running from the charger. I just want to keep running from the outlet. Eventually, I'm about to die. That's what it's like when you running from keeping these commandments. Want to live like the rest of the world. Want to live like the heathen, the so-called white man, the so-called Chinese man. Now, you're prone to death. Because our power source is to get close to the Most High. That's what I was going to say. Like Lord say, you know, we got to pray to him, but he not hearing your prayers if you this wicked nigga. You out here saying, well, nah, I just want to eat pork, whore women out, and be a homosexual, whatever. Lord not trying to hear your prayers, because that's John 9:31. Lord hear not the prayers of sinners. So we need to be trying to keep these commandments in these times and trying to gain access to the power source. That's the thing. A lot of people, they want the power source. They want to go through the process of gaining access. Sometimes to get that access, you might have to get a card. You might have to, you know what I'm saying, go through some training. You know what I'm saying, to get access to that facility. That's just like us in this truth. To get access to the Most High, we got to go through some training. That's the milk. That's the Lord trying us. That's us keeping these commandments. So he done tried us. So he's seen that we're worthy. We ask him for things to be asking, praying to the Most High. hey, we receive prayers. Why? That goes into I want to say that's 1 John chapter 3, when it says, what we ask the Lord, we receive because we keep His commandments. Roughly paraphrasing, but just like this is on the brother Obadiah. You know what I'm saying? The brother, the Lord blessed him with a raise. Lord, brother doing what he got to do to keep the commandments. The Lord blessed the brother. He answered his prayers because he keeping the commandments. Because he keep doing what he have to do to get the access. So if you're doing what you got to do to get the access, then you can get the benefits of the access. The benefits of blessings and power and things like that. But it starts to gain the access to doing the basic things, which is keeping the commandments. With that, I yield.
And I had I gonna get this account right here, and if brothers are having the nuts, I'm gonna close out. But I'm gonna get this account in Isaiah chapter 38, going into the brother Hezekiah, man. Hezekiah was a king, right? And he had an illness. He was sick unto death. And this is a beautiful account, man. I'm finna get into it. It's Isaiah chapter 38. If brothers want to read along. Isaiah chapter 38, starting at verse 1 in the King James Version. He said, in those days was Hezekiah sick unto death. So he got a sickness, and a lot of these sicknesses that we have are think about it like this. Everything, and this is how you know everything got a cure on the spiritual level. Everything is spiritual, right? So these sicknesses that we have, when we come up with a cold, when we get a headache, when we get what's some more? When we stressed out, basically everything is spirits, man. It be demons. That's how you know it can be healed. Like when you have a cold, it's nothing but a demon on you trying to cause you to be sick. When you have a headache, it's nothing but a demon on you, trying to get you sick. So everything is spiritual. These doctors, they're not gonna tell you that everything is spiritual. So all we gotta do is really pray and fast and pray to the Most High, and you will be healed. Because everything is spiritual. When you upset, when you stressed out, it's a demon on you. And we all at times get stressed sometimes or get angry. But those are just demons on you, because Satan always coming to try us. Soon as you try to read, you get sleepy. That's a demon. Satan trying to put you to sleep so you can't read. You might be upset. You might be upset and you might punch the wall, or you might be upset at somebody. That's Satan. Satan trying to get you upset so you won't, because we gotta have the fruits of the spirit, right? And one of the fruits of the spirit is peace. So Satan don't want us to be peaceful. As soon as you peaceful, he gonna try you with something. He gonna come at you, and he can come at you through he can come at you through your best friends. He can come at you through your sister. He can come at you through your mama. He can come at you through your husband. Satan can come at you through anybody to try to get you thrown off. So all these sicknesses that they try to give us names for, they try to diagnose us with, all those things are those are spirits, man. Those are spirits, and only the Most High God, we can pray and fast and call upon Him, we can be healed, man. Like when somebody blind or when somebody can't hear, it's just a demon. It's just a demon on them, causing them not to be able to see or hear. But the Most High God can easily heal them to the point where they can see, they can hear again, because everything is spiritual. Everything it goes back to, because it's bigger than us, man. It's bigger than what we can see. It's a spirit realm, man, that's realer than what we is down here. That's going on with demons and spiritual beings. You got spirits on the left hand side, spirits on the right hand side going to war. You know what I'm saying? The spirits. So it's like everything is spiritual, man. So Hezekiah in the Bible in verse 38, verse 1, it said that he got sick unto death. So he didn't have no little sickness. He was sick unto the point where he was finna die. And they say, and Isaiah the prophet, the son of Amos, came unto him. So Isaiah the prophet came up to Hezekiah, right? And said unto him, Thus says the Lord, set thy house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. So the prophet came up to him and like, hey, bro, go ahead and get your household in order. You finna die. That's basically what he said. Go ahead and get your household in order, get your family right. Teach them this real quick because you finna die. Then Hezekiah turned his face towards the wall and prayed unto the Lord and said, remember now, O Lord, I beseech thee, how I have walked before thee in truth and with perfect heart, and have done that which is good in thy sight. And Hezekiah wept sore. So Hezekiah was crying. He was crying out to the Lord. He was like, Lord, remember me, Lord. Remember when I walked in your truth. Remember me, Lord. Please don't kill me. So Hezekiah is literally praying out to the Lord because he finna die. Just imagine a prophet come to you and finna tell you that you finna die. Like, dang, bro. Like, how you even take that in? Like, you know you finna die. So he was praying to the Most High, basically asking the Lord to help him out. So then came the word of the Lord to Isaiah saying, go and say to Hezekiah. So the Lord heard his prayers because he was a righteous man. So the Most High God heard his prayers and he said, go. So he's telling the prophet, go and say to Hezekiah, thus says the Lord, the God of David, thy father, I have heard thy prayer. I have seen thy tears. Behold, I will add unto thy days 15 years. So just by this man turning to the Lord and praying, the Lord added 15 years to this man's life. He was supposed to die on this. He was supposed to die. He was literally supposed to die. But the Most High God added 15 more years to this man's life, bruh. Just think about it. I want y'all just to sit here and just think about what just happened. Now, Hezekiah, he was from the tribe of Judah. He is our forefather. He looked like us. We got the same blood in our veins as Hezekiah got. Every race on the earth cannot say that. Every race on the earth cannot say they got the same blood as Yahweh Shah, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Every race can't say they got the same blood as him in their veins because we literally come from the same. We come from the same family as him. He come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and we come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He from the tribe of Judah. We from the tribe of Judah. You feel what I'm saying? So we literally connected to him as he's like our kinfolk. So Hezekiah is our kinfolk too. So if the Lord added 15 years to this man's life when he was supposed to die, the Lord can do the same thing for us, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to look at it like, we not know, like, the Lord, he'll punish, yes, he'll punish us, but he love us at the end of the day, man. He want what's best for us. So if you feeling sick or going through something, man, that you feel like, dang, man, I can't kind of shake this thing. Hey, turn to the Most High God, man. I'm telling you, he'll do some things that you wouldn't even think is possible. He can change your life to He can change your life to a complete 360. What you used to do in the world?
Man, I was a weed head. I was a pill head. I used to pop pills, do all kind of wickedness, man. Damn, sleep with this woman, that woman. I was a wicked nigga. Basically. Ain't no other way to put it around. I was a wicked nigga. You know what I'm saying? So all praise the Most High because nothing in my life, there was nothing that told me I couldn't smoke no weed. I don't give a damn what I was doing. I was smoking some weed. I felt like it was going to heal my body. I felt like it was going to do everything that I needed to do. It was going to make me focus, do everything. I was living my best life. And I felt like there was nothing wrong with my life. Nobody can stop that. I don't give a damn what was going on. But it took the Most High himself to transfer me from the way I was living. That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? Having this woman, that woman, all kind of women just, you know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up on them, they pull up on me. The Lord showed me that. Lord took me from that. He opened my eyes that's not the way that a man Lord should live. Or even if you want to be the man Lord, or my children, or Israelites live, or Israelite man should live like that. So that everything that has happened in my life, it was Most High. The change, it was Most High. It wasn't because I came upon one day I just had an epiphany. I was like, yeah, I need to change my life. It was Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's the only source that I can know that made me change the way that I was living. Or that, yeah.
That's facts. And I got a verse right here. It's 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. So yeah, man. See, like, and it may everybody different. Like, it may be easy for somebody to stop smoking weed or to start eating pork, but to the next person, it may be hard because I knew I didn't stop. I put down the pork, but it was kind of hard for me to stop eating the crabs and shrimp and lobster though. But I eventually stopped though. So it's different for everybody, man. But long as we pushing forth the effort to stop, the Most High God will give you the increase. He'll eventually allow you to stop. Like, I don't even like the smell of pork no more. I used to love pork. I don't even like the smell of pork no more, man. It's that spirit that he'll put on you to the point where you don't even like the smell no more. He said, therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things have become new. So when you come and decide that, okay, I'm an Israelite, I need to keep these commandments. When you come and start keeping these commandments, you a whole nother creature. It's like everything that you used to do back in the day is wiped away. Like it's like you become a whole new person in the Most High God eyes. And even not in just his eyes, but other people's eyes as well. Cause they'll look at you and be like, dang, what going on? You don't want to kick it with us no more? You don't want to chill with us no more? What's going on? Why you don't want to do this no more? You acting different, you acting strange. They'll look at you like you acting strange, but the whole time it's them acting strange. But they think you acting strange because you ain't doing the stuff they do no more. But man, the Most High God said you become that new creature, when you come and serve him, man. You a whole nother person. You look at things completely different. For real. But you got it, King.
No. He said that thing. Said that. You know what I'm saying? You said that. You brought everything like you need to say, man. That was beautiful. The iPhone King, do you want to say something, you know what I'm saying, before we get off? If you want to, you know what I'm saying, anything that you want to bring out iPhone, hey man, we got the flow, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I got, man. They operate the Most High, just put in your spirit, just to go into these things, man. Even though today was the prophecy call, but we touched on some things that's I can say it like this. We took some things that's going on now, but that was prophesied to happen in the last days. So I can say that's how it definitely related to prophecy. Because the things that we do see that's going on right now as we speak has been prophesied to happen last days. Because I'm going to say this, if you're at least 30 and above, the things that's going on now, it was not always in play when we was growing up. So I can imagine my mom was growing up, these things were the thing. They we see when my dad, when he was growing up, these things that we see now in the world was not like this. So it was prophesied the exact time we're living in. And that's how you know we live in the last days. Because literally my mama, she like, once she had me like 21, she had me like 21. But 21 years prior to her, me having me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was not nothing going on like what's going on right now. Man, what's going on right now, it's a totally different world. It's a totally wicked and diabolical world that lets you know that these are the last days. Because, yes, of course, technology may have changed from the time that my mama was growing up to the time that her brother was growing up, and the time that her grandma was growing up. But the things that was going on, yes, technology changed, but the way that people was living, the wickedness that was going on was not. Of course, man, white people hating us and change and never stop. But the wickedness, the stuff that's going on, like all the people being drugged out, killing each other, homos, transsexuals, lesbians. Now these things, they weren't popping like that. Until this time they started to grow. These things were the addition to the maliciousness, to the sin, right? Because sin was going on, but now it's been more things kind of poured inside that sin pot. It's kind of like when I started off cooking, I got salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? But when I start to finish my meal, I start adding some slap your mama, some jerk seasoning, some lemon pepper seasoning, some paprika, some garlic, and powder. Now these are the additional sins, the additional iniquity that has been added to the pot that goes into that cup of Babylon, right? But we're not going deep into that. But I think Lord willing, we should get into that golden cup, that cup. But that's what I got for
Con.
now.
All praise, the brother said, all praises to you, God. I appreciate all the knowledge, brothers. I wish to articulate amongst you intelligent-minded individuals again. Hey, all praises, man. Hey, appreciate you hopping on, King, man. That's beautiful, man.
Please feel free to hop on our Sunday calls. We haven't been too much consistent with that. I can let you know that. But consistently, we do have Tuesday and Thursday calls, Lord willing, at 7 p.m. Today it didn't necessarily start at 7, but yeah, 7 p.m. Please feel free to join. The Tuesday calls, there are the law calls where we get into the law, because it's very imperative, important that because we can possibly know the deep breakdowns and all the other stuff, but it means nothing if we don't law the milk, what's required of us as on the basic level as Israelites. So it's good that we get into law. So we have a law call on Tuesdays. And Thursday, which is the day we have our prophecy call. Another thing why prophecy call is very key is because this is the events, the things that's about to come to pass, the things the Lord spoke of that would come to pass, and the things that we need to look out for, because the Lord gave us the warning. He also told us in Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and other books that told us to watch. So if the Lord tells you to watch for something, you gotta go out. You gotta know what you're looking for. You just can't say, "Well, I'm watching for a day. I'm watching for an inspector," but you don't know what an inspector look like. You don't know the clipboard. You don't know what's going on. It's just like prophecy. You gotta know what you're watching for. So that's why we have that prophecy call on Thursday. That's one of the vital things that we believe here. Prophecy and the law. Law is number one, prophecy after that. And we, like I said, we do have our Sunday call. We haven't been consistent with that, but that's for like any questions or anything that you want us to get into, and we kind of dig into those things. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing. And everything that we do is Lord willing. Because hell, we don't know, we might be alive there Tuesday to even do the law call on next Thursday. But it's all Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? And we always give our honor, glory to Yahweh, to put in our spirits to even do this call and any other calls that we do. Anything that we say that come out of our mouths is always Most High. We're nothing but dust and ashes. Put that at you.
Yeah. All praise to the Most High, yeah, man. Got any questions? You definitely hit me up. You got something, King?
Oh, no. I was just saying con.
Oh, yeah, con. Oh, we gotta tell the brother what these words mean. He probably like, what the hell is con? What the hell is Salakia?
Yeah. Con. Go ahead, tell him, King.
Yeah, these words we saying, they basically like, they all praise to the Most High, and that's crazy. All praises, and that's crazy. Kavaris, I had talked to I actually had talked to Juke when I was at the park bringing it up. I was talking to Juke. It was like he came. I was out there. I think it was around like 8:30, and I was finna leave. And I seen the Most High, like, he sent Juke my way, and I was just talking to him. I was talking to him. He was like, yeah, man. He said I've been looking into it. I've been trying to learn more about it. He was basically saying, like, the only thing that's really holding him back really is this flesh. Like, let me get this verse, cause this flesh really, that be the thing, man. When you come and try to serve the Most High, you gonna lose. I'm gonna tell you, when you come and try to serve the Most High, you gonna lose some friends. You gonna have some family members that ain't gonna want to really kick it like that, cause you gotta think they gonna want to keep doing the same stuff. They gonna want to keep doing the same stuff, and they gonna try to hold you back. Be like, bro, come on, bro. You trying to get in that Bible, bro. You trying to find. You talking about you an Israelite. Talking about you a king on this earth, bro. Come on, bro. Come to this party, bro. Bro, come hit this blunt. And that's really just Satan. But they don't understand, though. They don't know that, all right, I'm doing this right now, but they don't understand it's gonna be a punishment afterwards. None of us did. When we was all didn't know the truth and the knowledge of the understanding, we was doing stuff without the knowledge of I'm gonna get punished for this one day. We just living. We just taught. That's what we taught. YOLO. You only live once. You taught to just live. You live, work, die. So that's all we taught, to live, work, party, and die. So we ain't really got the mindset of, bruh, I'm doing all this stuff right now, but sooner or later, it's gonna catch up to me. Sooner or later, something gonna happen. But a lot of people don't really think about it, and we so caught up in the moment, man. We so caught up in the moment that we have right now. So to the point where we not even trying to, we ain't even looking at the bigger picture. This the book of Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 7. He said, the Bible said, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. So the reason why, the reason why you interested in this, because it's bearing with your spirit. Because you are Israelite, you are the people of the Bible, but the people can hear this truth. A lot of people can hear this truth, and they don't even care. It's like, okay, cool, I know that. Okay, cool, because the Most High God didn't call them. The Bible said, many are called, but few are chosen. It's only a few people that's gonna really get this understanding. Black and Puerto Rican, no marijuana, right? They said, hold up. Black and Puerto Rican, no marijuana. Oh yeah, I forgot you, Puerto Rican. Yeah. Okay, so more than likely, yeah, both sides of your family Israelites, because it's no different between Puerto Ricans and blacks. The only difference is how the language that we speak. It ain't no different between Puerto Ricans and blacks. So yeah, both your sides of family. Oh, you got it.
Just to add to it though, just like how we call Negroes, y'all call Puerto Rican, right? But Puerto Rican just mean a rich poor. So Negroes, African American, both of these things are proverbs. Even Puerto Rican, that's a proverb. Basically saying, there's no way that you and your family, whatever side of your family is Puerto Rican, that they could be considered a rich poor, because they're actually people. They're human beings. You know what I'm saying? So those things are proper, just to add to what the brother said. So that's what, just to bring it up. You got it, King. You go ahead, continue on.
Con, and you more than likely by studies, you more than likely probably be from the tribe of Ephraim, because you're part of your dad's side, are Puerto Rican. So see this why. Let me get this verse right here. So because according to the Bible, you know how in today's time people be like, you have a black mom or a white dad. People call the baby mixed, be like, oh, your child mixed. But according to the Bible, is no such thing as mixed. It's you are what your father is. Let me get this. Numbers 1:18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. So, according to the Bible, back then, how they determined who you was by your father. So if your father was an Israelite, it don't matter if you had if your dad was a Puerto Rican and he laid down with an Asian woman and they had you wouldn't be considered an Asian, or what, you wouldn't be considered, you would be considered Puerto Rican because of what your father. That's just like in today's time, if you have, because your father carried a seed. If you plant an apple seed, an apple tree gonna grow, but it started with that seed. So whatever that man is, and he plant his seed inside that woman, it don't matter how the child look, what skin color the child is, that child still gonna be whatever that father is. So yeah, that's how it goes. You got it, King.
I just said that's right.
Huh?
That's right.
Yeah, man. So
I do want to say this though. This addition with the king with the ice, and ultimately, man,
both.
you know what I'm saying, and we know the history of our people, and we know, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, the Father and all these things, and ultimately too, your spirit is bear witness. And guess what? Your spirit didn't bear witness. You'd be off this call. I promise you that. You would be off this call by now. You know what I'm saying? So your spirit bear witness to, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, and just to touch back on to what the brother over there was saying earlier, you know, the things that we tell you, these things, the stuff that we talking about, like this stuff is like high value. Like you might see people, they might have bangs, big money this, big money that, but if they ain't got this truth, they don't have nothing. Literally, you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't understand that you're an Israelite and you're not keeping these commandments, you have nothing. You have nothing. So what we telling you, man, this is the most valuable information that you can ever learn in your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that we got all, because we don't have it all figured out, but on the smallest of, like I said, we're not putting us, but we just the top dogs, and we know everything is true. But we know enough to let our people know what is required of them for salvation. We know enough to let our people know that they Israelites going to the Bible. We know enough to tell them that, and that's what's important. But what we telling you is so important and vital to your salvation. You know what I'm saying? To where no matter if it's us telling you, it could be somebody else telling you this. But if you don't do these things that we telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not even us. It's throw us out the picture. To hell, it ain't Obadiah or a Buck or damn Brian. My name is damn. You know what I'm saying? Emmanuel, whatever you want to call Nick, name, whatever. It's not us. It's the Most High that's telling you what we telling you. We ain't nobody. All we doing is relaying the words of the Most High. That's it. We not these high-end people. We're just regular people.
Facts.
Just telling you what the Bible say. But it's important to know what the Most High say, because a lot of people don't know what's required them from the Most High. They know what's required them from man's perspective, what man think they should do, or you gotta have this, you gotta have that, but not knowing what the Lord requires them to have everlasting life. Because at the end of the day, this place is going down, and man, me and my wife, we've been talking about this lately, man. There's so much stuff that's been going on if you sitting around here and you thinking, I mean, it's okay because we used to it. But man, you sit right here thinking that this place is, you know what I'm saying? This is where it's at, man. You lost your mind because this place is finna go. I mean, bro, it's so much stuff coming out nowadays that's been revealed. What's going, bro? I mean, it's when I say it's so serious, like literally. Recently, it's because we've been over there. How long you been in the shoot over there? In college?
About 2020, 3 years.
3 years. I've been in the shoot same amount of time about 3 years, right? As we've been in, the longest we've been in shoot, the time that was been going on lately, it's been spikes. A lot of consistent stuff that been going on, man, and stuff that's been revealed in these times, man. That, bro, it's a matter of time for this society crumbles. Like literally, it's a day that it's gonna be like, it's gonna be it. It's gonna be finito. You know what I'm saying? And hell, we don't know when it's gonna be. It could be 10 years from now. Could be. I don't know. It's the fact that I know that it's coming. And we know that it's coming, that regardless of if it's coming or not, that we need to be on the winning side. That's the most high. Because you can die before those 10 years. And you don't want to die in trying to serve man. You don't want to die in trying to be a part of the world. Because the things that you see before your eyes, that don't mean nothing. I done seen big dope boys. I done seen people that have all the money, cars, nice ass cars, nice ass houses. But if they not living close to the Most High, that shit don't mean nothing. Their life is vanity. It's like them going outside and scrubbing the sidewalk. It means nothing. They're not getting paid to scrub the sidewalk. They're just doing it. That's what it is to live your life without the Most High. That's what it is. What it is to live your life without keeping these commandments. You're going outside and you're doing something that means nothing. It's like you're going outside and you cutting the grass with some damn scissors. It means nothing. You ain't gonna get nowhere with it. Cause guess what? By the time you get done with one section, the grass done been unrolled on the next. It means nothing. So I tell you this, like, not to, you know what I'm saying, say, well, you know, but that just goes back to the precept brothers bringing out in Sirach 5 and 7. It's imperative to turn to the Lord, man. This is the best thing you ever do, man. I'm telling you, there's nothing better than this. We're not telling you to sell a pitch, but this is facts. Facts. Because hell, I'm gonna tell you this on a personal aspect. I might not make it, but hell, I'll let you know for the get go that hey, you can make it. And hell, if you can make it, then hey, that's worth it. I might not make it, but at least I can tell you the information that you make it. Cause we don't know what's going on, but that's what I want to tell you, man. Like it's a good thing that you're a part of, man. Yet again, I ain't trying to sell you. Right? We not salesmen. We don't sell cars. We don't sell whatever. We're not selling this truth. It's free. The Lord give it to you freely. It's if you want it or not. We ain't no salesman. It's if you want it or not. I reiterate that. Obadiah, he ain't a salesman. He don't got salesman of the year. He don't got the trophy sitting on his desk. And he got a laptop in front of him. He said, well, this is the salesman of the year. Obadiah, he got this many so it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You want this truth or you don't. You know, not to say not to put you on the like choose now thing, but just to let you know that where we are or where we come from, to where we're not salesmen. We want the best. A lot of our people don't want the best for our brothers and sisters, but we've seen a lot, and we've seen. Not saying we've seen everything, but we know enough to want the best for our brother. Cause like, damn, a lot of people don't care what you want to do. A lot of people don't care about your latter end. They don't care how you end up. They don't care where you end up at. But hell, if we truly love our brother, we care about that. We're like, dang, that's why we do what we do. That's why we live the way we live. Because we want better for our people. Because that's truly loving your people. Well, with that, I yell.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, a lot of people look at this type stuff because some people get scared. Like, when people find out Jesus is a black man, when people find out that, we the real Jews, that we the people of the Bible, that we've been lied to, a lot of people get scared and they feel like that we trying to, cause like, you know how when and our job is to go out there and tell our people what they doing wrong so they can change and get saved. So, but a lot of people look at you telling them what they doing wrong as you hate them, but that's really love, because you have a lot of family members, even like your auntie. No, just say this. All right, you got. All right, just say you go to a cookout and you got a 14-year-old. The 14-year-old boy wearing high heels, got his nails did and everything, but nobody don't want to correct him. The whole family hugging him, telling him he look good. That's not love though. You letting him keep doing that stuff. Love would tell him, hey, nephew, you ain't supposed to be doing that, man. That's the same thing we doing to our people, but sometimes our people, they take that as that nigga. He hate me. He trying to tell me how to live my life. No, we messengers of the Most High God. We not gonna always be out here. Like, people don't understand that the Most High God literally got messengers to warn the people. We not out there outside with Bibles because it's our choice. I would have never thought that I'd be out there at the park with a Bible, with a microphone, telling people to repent. I would never thought if you told me 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I'd be doing that, I'd be like, bro, you tripping. But it's the Most High God plan, though. He using us to warn people. And like I want to say this too, and I'll be done, but see, a lot of people don't understand what we doing this for. It's literally a kingdom of heaven for us. I used to hear in the church the kingdom of heaven. I used to think it used to be in the sky and stuff, a fairy tale. This kingdom of heaven that we getting, and we gonna be in rulership. The Israelites is going to be in rulership of that new heaven to come. It's going to be everlasting. You're going to have brothers, man. You're going to have brothers ruling cities. We're going to have our own cities. We're going to have money with our face on. It's going to be like a completely different world. All right, when you get a chance, read Revelation, the 21st chapter, and it goes into kind of the kingdom of heaven. And it goes until when you get the verse, it says, I really want to, hold on. Let me get it. Let me read. I'm going to close after this. I'm going to read Revelation 21 real quick to show you how the kingdom of heaven going to be. And I want you to think about this. This is going to be for us. The Most High God is making this for us to be in rulership for forever. We're going to be in rulership under Yahweh Shah, who the world calls Jesus Christ. We're going to be in authority, man. Like a government, but we're going to be in authority. It said, this Revelation 21, he said, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and first earth was passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. But it's like, how people say it's going to be in the sky. It's going to be in Jerusalem and around the whole world. We're going to be in rulership around the whole world. And it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And Yahweh himself shall be with them, and be their God. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So it ain't gonna, in the kingdom of heaven, it ain't gonna be no more crying. It ain't gonna be no more my back hurt, my neck sore. Ain't gonna be none of that. We're gonna have immortal bodies in the kingdom of heaven. we're gonna have spiritual powers. You know how they get. You know how when you watch movies like the Avengers or you watch those superhero movies, Superman, they got that from us. Those are the type of bodies that we gonna have in the kingdom of heaven, everlasting bodies. It sounds like a movie. It says, and he sat upon the throne, said, behold, I will make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the waters of life freely. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving and abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So I'm gonna keep going. And there came unto me one of the seven angels which have had the seven vials full of the seven last plagues, and talked with me, saying, come hither, I will show thee the bride, the Lamb's wife. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem. So now it's going to describe how our kingdom going to be, because our homeland is Jerusalem. You know, when you look up in Israel now, those fake Jews are in our homeland in Jerusalem. But that's our homeland. We originally from Jerusalem. But the kingdom of heaven is going to be in Jerusalem, but it's going to be built up mighty. It's going to describe it right now. It said, and he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God, having the glory of God. And her light was like unto a stone, most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. So some of these stones you got to look up. Some of them I don't even really know how to pronounce that good. But if you look up these stones and you think and you imagine this being in the kingdom of heaven, bruh, it's unbelievable. It said, having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone, most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates. So the kingdom of heaven got 12 gates. And at the gates, 12 angels. So at the gates, it got 12 angels standing in front of the gates, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So those gates are for the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. The kingdom of heaven is for us. It's for us. And it said, on the east, 3 gates. On the north, 3 gates. On the south, 3 gates. On the west, 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations. And in them the names the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And he that talked with me had a golden reed, that measured the city, and the gates thereof, and the walls thereof. And the city lieth four square, and the length is as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed, 12,000 furlongs. The length and the breadth and the height of it are equal. And he measured the wall thereof, 144 cubits, according to the measure of a man that is of the angel. And the building of the wall was, now check this out about the kingdom of heaven. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. So the kingdom of heaven is going to be pure gold. Just imagine a kingdom of real pure gold, bro. You only can think about that in movies. But this kingdom that's coming is going to be pure gold. The walkway going to be pure gold. It said, and the foundation of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. So it's going to be precious stones in that thing, man. It say, the first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedone. I don't know how to pronounce it. The fourth was emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth topaz, the 10th sarphasus, the 11th jacinth, the 12th, I don't know how to pronounce it. But look up these stones whenever you can. Verse 19 and verse 20. Look up these stones on Google and just think about the kingdom of heaven of the walls of the city being of these stones. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl. So it was pearls. And the street of the city was pure gold, and as it were transparent glass. So just think about the walkway of the cities being pure gold, man. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb in the temple of it. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it. For the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is light thereof. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. And the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, for there shall be no night there. And they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it. And there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination, or maketh a lie, but that which are written in the Lamb's book of life. So that's just a little bit going into the kingdom of heaven, man, how it's going to look. It's going to be stones. It's going to be gold. It's going to be all type of stuff, man. And like I said, we're going to be ruling cities as well. We're not just going to be in Jerusalem. We're going to be ruling cities, man. We're going to have power. We're going to have authority. So, man, yeah, man, I just want to say that, man. That's going to be mighty, man, just to be, not have to pay bills, not have to work 9 to 5s, not have to work 3 or 4 jobs. We're not gonna have to work no more. Like, we're gonna be empowered. We're gonna be kings. We're gonna be sitting on thrones while other people work for us. You know? But you got something, Aliyah?
Nah, I was just gonna just say that just that was facts, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just wanna reiterate that, you know what I'm saying, we're not trying to sell you a bitch. It's not a bitch, we're not trying to sell you a car or a cell phone plan or some insurance plan. You know what I'm saying? This is just facts. This is facts. You can go to the Bible, you can read it for yourself, we encourage you to go to the Bible and just dig into it for yourself, because a lot of people don't know what's entailed or what's at stake. You know what I'm saying? What is accessible to them? A lot of people, they say, well, a lot of people, like I got a neighbor, me and him talk sometimes. He said, there's a lot of ways to get money. I talk to him, we talk about like different ways to get money, but not a lot of people know about how to truly get to the kingdom of heaven. What steps it takes to get to the kingdom of heaven. And you can have, yet again, you can have a business when you're making 6 figures and you can be making this, you're making that, but nothing or none of that will give you to the kingdom of heaven. So it's good that you have somebody that's even telling you that what comes to the kingdom. Because a lot of our people don't know what the kingdom of heaven entails, what comes with that, what's going on. So it's all praise to the Most High. The brother Obadiah, he kind of went into detail, he didn't go into full detail. He went into partial detail of the things that come, the things that's a part of the kingdom of heaven. But like I said, just to share with you the things, these are things that excite us. We get excited about talking about the kingdom of heaven. We get excited about talking about the Lord. Like, these things excite us. We different. You know what I'm saying? If we not just your regular brothers that you might know, you got niggas that get excited about money, get excited about females and stuff like that. But we get excited about the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, just something to share with you, but like, again, there's no need to go on a tangent, but we can talk about you. We can talk to you about this all night. We can talk about you with this all night, tomorrow, the day after that, and so on and so on. But ultimately, just do you want to talk about it? You know what I'm saying? This is for you. This is the thing that you know what I'm saying? And then we know that also that, everybody, what I'm saying? Everybody has their different ways to come into this thing. You know what I'm saying? My way of coming to the truth wasn't the same way, what I'm saying, so Obadiah and everybody else got these different ways, but you know what I'm saying, you can kind of get into this thing, we talking about, you kind of hit the ground running, going crazy. So, you know, it just, whatever Lord put in your spirit, not to think that you are on a lower level. Never think that you at a lower level. Because, yet again, you might not know it as much as me, as Brother Obadiah know, but the Lord cares about the basics, as in, can you keep these commandments? Can you be obedient to what I'm telling you? But if you trying to do that and want to do that, you had a good start. And that with that I yield.